Alright guys, American Trucker here. One of the things I promised on my channel, some of you guys have actually been asking for, is me to do a food review. I know I'm all over the place. I do health, fitness, trucking, food reviews, adventure, all kinds of things. But anyways, I'm doing a food review today on a gyro. Not a gyro, a gyro. My uncultured swine self goes in here, and in this this building right here behind me, right, I'm bobtailed here, but it's actually a gyro. It said, let me go over here and look real quick. I'm in Greenfield, Indiana, and this is, hang on one second, I'm sorry, bear with me here. Obviously I wasn't prepared to do this review like I should have been, but we'll get through it. It is called the GYROS Grill, right, in Greenfield, Indiana. So GYROS Grill in Greenfield, Indiana, that's where I'm at. I've seen these in several places I've been to before, and I've had something similar to these. I've never had the actual gyro. Like I said, I was in there asking, trying to order gyros, and she kept saying gyro. She said like 3 times before I finally caught on and realized I'm an idiot and I keep saying gyros because it's spelled with a G and it's gyros. But anyways, I've had something similar to these before in Iraq. We gave our interpreter once, we gave him like 20 bucks over there. And of course he goes out in town and comes back with like 15 of these. I think they were called shawarmas or something like that. There was something along those lines, but I guess a gyro and a shawarma is kind of approximately the same thing. Anyways, I know over there when I was in Iraq, I don't know how they cook it here, how they cook it here, but I know in Iraq they'd have like vertical, they'd have like a big thing of lamb usually over there. I think that's what they made them out of, but I guess they can make them out of different types of meat. But they would have lamb, and it would be vertical up and down, and the fire would be underneath it, and they would cut slices off of meat as the outside cooked, and then the inside would be a little bit more exposed, and then the outside would cook, and they'd cut a little more off, little by little. So instead of like the traditional way we cook over fire, over a rotisserie, they turned it this way, and the fire would be at the bottom, and then as it cooked, they would cut the outside parts off and then keep cooking it, you know. Anyways, we ever shawarmas and there I go again, shawarmas and gyros, I don't know if they're the same thing or not, but I feel like they're pretty close to the same thing. But I have here my first ever gyro, and of course if you watch my other reviews, you see me do the Premier Protein pumpkin spice. I bought a box of 15 of these, and I'm on about number 10, and I can see why they only sell them once a year. After about 10 of them, I'm about done with these things, but I'm not going to waste them. I got about 5 more to go, and I'll finish them off, but I don't want another box for sure. So my first review of these was okay. I said it would probably be better if they were colder. They are a little bit better if they are colder, but after about 10 or so, I'm done with that. So anyways, let me get on to the gyro review, and I'm gonna have to use both hands, and I'll probably get it all over me, but let's see if we can. I just came out of the gym, so this is definitely not, when I talk about part of my channel, healthy food, but it's not terrible for you, but it ain't good for you. But I earned this. I spent like 2 hours crushing it. When I say crushing, I mean crushing it in the gym. So I can afford to get away with some of this. I don't know what this looks like. The first time I open this, grab my bag. Let me grab a napkin and have it ready, because I guarantee I'm gonna get this all over my beard probably. Anyways, so show you what it looks like. It's already so I can taste that. It looks sort of like mayonnaise. It's white. You can't see it. Well, you can, I guess, but it's called I think she called it tzatziki sauce or something like that. And it's like a cucumber, garlic, a couple other things in there. mixture, and so far it's actually pretty good. You can definitely taste the cucumber in it. It is definitely messy. So they come with these little strips of meat. That's got that tzatziki sauce all over it. It's definitely good. And it's in like this kind of like pita bread. If you ever get like pita bread from, well, I guess anywhere, pita bread's pita bread, but it's in this pita bread taco style kind of. It's got a wrap, but it's got looks like onions, tomato. You see that tomato there? Take that off. Tzatziki sauce, and honestly, I know I just tasted it, but I don't even know if it's lamb or pork or beef or what it is, to be honest with you. It's good though, so far. So let me try the whole thing. Oh, man, this is gonna be, all right. I don't even know where to start. It's big, it's like $7. All over me, but I'm sure you guys want to sit there and watch me eat. Anyways, that was the very end, so it didn't have a lot of tzatziki sauce or whatever that's called on it. So that was a little bit dry, to be honest with you. But the meat tastes good, and of course, most people have had pita bread before. I think the sauce is what's going to kind of make this gyro. Yeah, that is good. I am pretty big, so I think one will be enough for a meal. As Americans, we all overeat. Everybody does in this country. That's just the way it is. But one is definitely enough, I think, for a meal, especially when I chase it down with a protein drink. But the sauce is what makes that, I think. Like I said, there's shavings of tomatoes, onions. I think that's it. And then the beef itself, and then the pita bread. But I think that tzatziki sauce, I'm probably not even saying that right either, but in the gyro is what makes that taste pretty good. So I'll give it a, if you're hungry, it probably tastes better, like really hungry. But I'll give it an 8 out of 10 as far as things to eat. I'll give it about a 4 out of 10 as far as healthy foods that you could choose from to eat. But it's still, like, as far as taste, it's pretty good. I don't know. There you go, guys. I was about to say something, but I spaced out. Had a Nate Diaz moment there. If you don't know Nate Diaz, look up some of his YouTube videos and kind of crack you up. A little bit of form of entertainment. But anyways, I just had a Nate Diaz moment, senior citizen moment, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but the review's good. For the most part, not that healthy by no means, but it tastes pretty good. You know, try to do another review for you guys coming up soon. All right, guys, later.